Hello everyone! I'm going live. I thought this would be easier to film, but I have so many things to test they're not fitting in the frame. So we're gonna do the best that I can, and I might have to move some things up to show you. But I haven't poured anything out, so I'm not faking anything. You know, of course I'm not gonna fake anything, but I'm gonna pour it out right now, kind of as I'm talking through some things. But I got some, soda that just exploded on me. I haven't bought soda for a very long time, but I got some Sprite, some 7-Up to test. We're gonna pour it out into these little cups so you can see, but I'll put it up there and show you guys too. So I got, for today's demonstration purposes, we're gonna be looking at soda. So all the Sprite is going to represent all of the soda that you're gonna be drinking. The Propel was the best thing that I could get to kind of represent sports drinks. So anything with electrolytes, if you're drinking any sort of drinks with added electrolytes, this is gonna kind of represent that. Kind of like a Gatorade, but Gatorades weren't clear, so I really like testing with clearer liquids, and you can really see what's actually happening with the liquid. So we got some Propel. Oh my gosh, there's like a bug. Oh my god, there was a bug in that. Ew. That's disgusting. Oh my gosh. Okay, wow. Anyways, I also got a Perrier. So this is a carbonated mineral water. So this is going to represent, make sure it doesn't explode like the other one, all carbonated sparkling water. It's going to behave and act very similar to the carbonated sparkling water. Pour that in there. And then I got a Dasani. So my Dasani water is going to represent any sort of purified water that you buy in a bottle. And I've tested hundreds of waters, you guys. Like, they don't vary that much between them. I mean, I have this water, and then I also grabbed like a purified, true, clean water bottle that we had at work, but they're gonna be exactly the same. Pretty similar, you know? So I'm like, I'm not gonna test a lot of stuff that's gonna be the same. You get the general idea, but if it's a purified bottled water, it's going to behave like a Dasani water. I have a Evian. This is a natural spring water. So this is spring water. I didn't have the one in a glass because I didn't really want to splurge for that, but I do tell people if you drink spring water, go for the ones in the glass and not the plastic. They did just come out, I don't know if you saw that they came out with a study that they are finding microplastics in fetuses now, you guys. So they are finding the plastics they were drinking in these bottles of water in people's fetuses. They're in our bodies, they're in our tissues. You do not want to drink water that's in a plastic bottle. You want to stop. I also have a Smart Water. Smart Water is a vapor distilled water, and it's got electrolytes. So we'll see if this water is actually smart. Smart Water goes in there. And then I also grabbed, a lot of you guys said in the thing that you drink filtered water or Brita water. So this is a filtered fridge water. This is from my my fridge at work. I don't have filtered fridge water. I don't have a Brita anymore. I got rid of it after learning it's not great for the body. So this is just the filtered fridge water. This is gonna represent any sort of filtration, like if you have a Brita or you have a filtered fridge water, you just filter your water. I grabbed an Essentia, so this is that 9.5 pH water that you see in the store. Very expensive water that you see in the store to drink. I grabbed some of that as well. And then the final one, it's all the way down at the end, it's hard for you to see, is the water that I drink, which is a 9.5 pH water. It comes out of a machine right next to my sink. I have a water ionizer that is a medical grade water ionizer, and it has changed my health, and you're about to see why it has changed my health. All right, so to give you a little bit of a background before I start on all this water stuff, like what can water do? You know, I used to drink a lot of water. I used to drink so much more water than I drink now. I eat a lot of fruit now, so I don't drink as much water, but my whole background with water, I have quite a interesting history with water, you guys. So about 6 years ago, I broke my neck. I broke my neck working out, and it was a very horrible injury for someone like me. It was very active. I was working out all the time. Not something you want to go through. It took me 9 months to recover, and I healed my body with nutrition, you guys. Like, I knew the bone healing foods. I went to the greens. I went to the spinach. I went to the green bell peppers. I went and really flooded my body with nutrition. So the bones healed really, really fast, and my body was in a position that I was able to work out again really quickly. Like, I only went through, I think, about 3 physical therapy sessions until I was back in the gym, and I was like doing what I was doing before. But I had chronic pain. I had so much chronic pain, you guys. I had neck pain here so bad. I remember it like I didn't want to drive to work a lot, like driving in general in the car, like having my arm up would really bother my neck like that. Sleeping bothered my neck, and it just put me in a bad mood. I was constantly in a bad mood, and if you deal with chronic pain, you know, pain sucks, you guys. Like it changes your personality. It changes you as a person. And I was told by my doctor, like, oh, well, you're gonna have pain. You broke your neck. That's what happens. And that's kind of what I was told. And so food didn't really help. You know, I live a very, very healthy lifestyle. I was eating very, very healthy. I was eating lots of, you know, bone healing foods and lots of alkaline foods, but I wasn't really getting over the pain. And so fast forward it was probably about 10 months after I broke my neck, I went back to the place that I actually broke my neck. I won't say that because a lot of people do these 45-minute workouts, hint, hint. But I met this girl there, and she was carrying this gallon of water on her, like a water, you know, and she was just always, she looked so healthy and her skin was glowing and she looked great. And she was just like, yeah, like, she was so nice to me and talking to me, and she was like all really interested in what I was like talking and saying, and she's like, yeah, try some of this water. So she gave me this water, and I'm thinking, like, what is water gonna do? Like, I'm already very healthy. Like, what is water? It's just water. Like, what can water really do for you? So I kid you not, you guys, in 3 weeks, this water took away my chronic pain that my doctor said I would always have. And I was just like, what? Like, how is this possible? So I was pushing it. I was lifting weight over my head that I wasn't even lifting pre-neck break, and I had no pain. I was not getting the pain driving in the car at all whatsoever. I was driving long distances and not getting pain whatsoever. So I'm just like, there's something to this water, like this alkaline water, you know, because this water, it was a 9.5 pH water. So I was like, well, they sell alkaline water in the store, you know, you can buy this Essentia bottled alkaline water. Why would I buy a very expensive $1,000 machine in my home? You know, why would I do that? So I went to the store and I started drinking this water. My pain came back in 3 days, you guys. 3 days, my pain came back on drinking this alkaline water from the store. So I was like, why did my pain come back? Like, so I really dug in. I really dug into water. I dug into hydration and why. Like, how does water take my pain away? Like, how can water be anti-inflammatory? So I'm about to show you guys what I learned about water and what you should look for in your water. So I believe you should look for 3 things in your water. And you want to look for a really low negative ORP. So an ORP is basically the oxidation reduction potential, meaning, is that liquid going to cause inflammation in the body, or is it going to help get rid of all the inflammation in the body? That's huge, you guys. Some of these waters that we're drinking are causing inflammation in our body, and we didn't even know. It's promoting pain. It's pushing us towards that side of unhealth. Another thing you want to look for in the water is a pH. You know, you don't want it to be too acidic. You don't want it to be too alkaline either. There is a pH scale. You know, you go back to chemistry, you go back to school, you got that pH scale. You know, when you're on this side, you're on health, you're on wellness. When you're born as a baby, you're on this side. As we get sicker and sicker, we go closer to the acid side. The acid side is where we find sickness, where we find aging, where we find diseases, where we find all the issues is where the acid side is. So we obviously want to be more towards the alkaline side, you know. It's not as easy as just eating alkaline food, because I did that. And eating alkaline foods didn't take my pain away. What took the pain away was really alkalizing the body systemically. And 100% alkalizing it, you know, not just like eating a little bit of food. So, another thing you want to look for in your water is it micro-clustered? How small are these water molecules in the water, and are they able to actually get into our cells and actually detox our bodies? Because most water that we're drinking, you guys, they're really big clustered water. It's H2O. It's not able to actually get into our cells and detox the body. The water's not all of the waters actually get into our cells. So when we drink smaller water, it's actually able to get into the cells. So think like softballs as opposed to like BBs, basically, you know, like the size of it. They're getting more into the cells, so you're able to detox on a completely different level, and you're able to lose weight and all these things that water could do this, like of course it should do. So I'm gonna show you a couple things. I have an ORP meter that I bought. This is one I bought on Amazon. If I were to recommend one, I would not recommend this one because it takes a very long time. So hang in there with me a little bit, you guys, and we'll probably give you an idea of it. I probably won't sit there forever to go through these, but this meter right here is going to tell me if the liquid is positive, meaning it's going to be really inflammatory to the body, or if it's negative, meaning it's going to be really anti-inflammatory to the body. So we want negative. You think negative, you want negative. So the first one we're going to test, I'm going to test the soda And we'll probably just do them kind of slow because again, my meter goes really, really slow. So I had it like testing in there. I guess I can kind of talk, well, I can't really talk through much of this, but yeah, my meter's old as well too. So typically you would see a lot higher numbers, and you should see a lot higher numbers if you had a better meter. I haven't calibrated, I haven't done anything. I literally just pulled it out of the box. I haven't done much with it for like 3 or 4 years, but okay, so right now, this is as good as it's gonna get right now. 103, positive 103. We'll actually get a little, we'll get a little, like a neutral water to clean it a little bit. So we had positive 103, you guys. So that is promoting inflammation, that is promoting pain. This is gonna be my like cleaner. That's a 7.0 pH water. So soda, not something we want to drink, and we'll see that a little bit better. So now let's look at this bug water that I have. This is going to be anything that has electrolytes, so any of the sports drinks, any of your Gatorade, anything that has added electrolytes that's clear, that's going to be that. This one went really quickly. It went to 121, positive 121. So it's oxidizing and causing inflammation in the body. Let's clean it off. All right, next one, we got our sparkling water. Let it sit there for a little bit. Should be fine. Now, if I had a faster meter, it could be a bam, bam, bam. Most people that do these water things, they have faster meters, and that's probably why I don't do very many of these demos. But, so this one is going, he's going a little negative, which is interesting because it is mineral. I just bought this. This is very new. It's a carbonated mineral water. But it's not negative, but it's going like not as bad as soda, I should say. So it is a positive 92. It is not 100% negative. So far nothing is negative. So far nothing that I've tested is actually promoting anti-inflammation. It's not promoting health. Nothing I've tested so far is promoting good wellness. So next, Dasani water. Dasani water is going to represent all of the purified waters that you guys are drinking. You can go a little bit. Wish my meter was faster. I can't really quite see anybody's comments though either today. So my thing is very far away too. Okay, so Dasani, we're coming in at a positive 63. So we're getting a little bit better. You know, as we're going down, we're getting a little bit better. But again, oh, actually, no, it's getting worse. Now it's a positive 67, positive 68. So it's just going up, going up, going up. I can tell you from testing all these, a Dasani water is going to be close to the hundreds. It's going to be in the 100s. Meaning, yeah, it's at 72 now. So it's slowly just going up. Let's clean this off. All right, so let's try this natural Evian spring water. You know, I do tell a lot of people, if you're going to drink water, drink ionized water or drink spring water. Those are my 2 choices for waters. This one is going really quick. Probably because he's been sitting in plastic. Plastic is also going to oxidize the body. So anything sitting in plastic is also going to cause inflammation, cause aging, and not have a high. But this one's at 184, positive 184, you guys. So that is definitely this Evian spring water in a bottle. This is plastic. Definitely causing inflammation in the body. And it's just going up. It's just going up. So smart water. Let's see how smart the smart water is, you guys. Is this good for you? Is it so smart? I don't drink any of this. It's purely pH balanced. It's got electrolytes for taste. We'll see. Yeah, he's going higher. So it's 178, 180, 182. It's climbing. So it's starting to go up. So it's definitely promoting inflammation, promoting pain in the body. Smart water. Fun stuff, huh? All right, so let's go to filtered fridge water that a lot of you guys just drink. Filtered fridge water came straight out of my fridge. It was literally sitting in the thing in my fridge for a while. It's going. Oh, wow, that's quick. Oh, it's in there. Oh, wow, this one was faster. Okay, so far, it's sitting at positive 200. Positive 200, you guys. It's going up. It just keeps going up. Everything's just going up. If I were to sit here and let these sit, they would all probably be at least 100, if not 200 to 300. Positive. All of them positive. So far, we haven't seen any negative. All right, so what about this pH water? What about this really expensive alkaline water that you buy in the store, you guys? What about this water? Is it promoting inflammation or is it promoting health in the body? You know, what is it doing? Oh, it's at 112. It looks like it's good. It's not going anywhere. 112, positive. So it's still promoting inflammation. It's still not good for you. All right, last water I have is my water. I'm gonna have to pull this into here so you guys can actually see it. Kind of. Woo! So far, negative 401, negative 407, negative 411, negative 414, negative 415. It is going. It is just going. It's going to keep going. It's going to keep going negative. So the more negative the liquid is, the more health promoting properties it's going to have for your body, you guys. Look at that. Negative 420. Negative 420, you guys. Like, I didn't even have positive 420 on any of these sides, you know? So no wonder this water that I'm drinking has completely changed my health. And you can see it is promoting health. It is promoting anti-inflammation in the body. If you have a lot of inflammatory pain in the body, this water is fucking huge. Sorry for my cussing, but it took my pain away. No wonder it took my pain away in 3 weeks, because it was so alkalizing and so hydrating and so great for the body, and it really promoted anti-inflammation. So there's that. The next thing I want to show you is the pH in the water. It's really fun. So I have regular pH drops that you can get from a pool store, any store pH drops. You probably get them on Amazon, I don't know. But again, anything that's going to be, you know, on this side, the yellow, the oranges, that's going to be acidic to the body. It's going to be promoting inflammation, but promoting pain. Anything that's going to be on the other side, on the alkaline side, it's going to be promoting alkalinity and health to the body. So we'll just put in 3 drops to 4 drops, all of them. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Whoops. 1, 2, 3, 4. Woo! I think the drops smell, because I can smell something. All right, let's stir the, actually, I'm gonna stir them with let's stir them up a little bit. I don't wanna like mix the waters, but as you can see, all right, so we got soda, obviously, very acidic, if you can see that. That is coming in very, very acidic. Soda is one of the more acidic things that you can actually put in your body, you guys. This sports drink is also coming up acidic. Look at that. That is not alkaline. That is not good for the body. It's got electrolytes, but it is not hydrating your body really well. This sparkling mineral water, you guys, not changing at all. It's still freaking yellow. Yellow. This is acidic to the body. Dasani. Man, Dasani. Dasani is disappointing. Disappointing Dasani. Say that 100 times fast. So this is yellow, you know. But hey, look at this. We're getting more alkaline over here. The spring water, because spring water does have naturally more alkalinity in it. So you're not going to see the yellow, you're going to see the blue in there. So we're getting closer to health, you know. We're getting closer to the side. Because you see the neutral is going to be, the neutral will be green. So the smart water is pretty neutral. It's pretty close because you can see the green. This one's a little bit more alkaline than that one. So what's interesting though, the fridge water is it's not alkaline, but it's not as acidic as some of the bottled waters. So this really makes you realize, you guys, this bottled water is just adding acidity to the body because you're drinking it. But look at these two, you guys. We got 2 alkaline waters. We got my water and we got the Essentia water. So I want to talk about this a little bit more in depth about these two. I wish I had more space. So one of these waters is made alkaline by a chemical process. So if you were to take a bottle of any alkaline water that you go to the store, turn it over, read the ingredients, because yes, there's ingredients in these water. It says purified water by reverse osmosis, sodium bicarbonate, which is baking soda, dipotassium phosphate, magnesium sulfate, and calcium chloride, electrolytes for taste. They're adding things to this. So it is not alkaline because the water is alkaline. It's alkaline because they're adding things that are alkaline to it. It's not going to stay alkaline in the body. This is made alcohol from a molecular change, you guys. This is not H2O. This is H3O2. This is the same structure that you're drinking in fruit. So no wonder I feel so good. I have such good health because I'm basically drinking fruit water every single day. Like every single day, it's H3O2 every day. So if you've heard of hydrogen water, very similar. Pretty much, this is hydrogen water. It's pretty much the same. But I did want to show you something. So everyone talks about, you know, if it's too alkaline, it hits our stomach, and our stomach acid's going to buffer it, and, you know, it can't do anything. Where did I put the straw? I had a straw for this. And so I'm going to show you, basically. So basically, we're gonna take a straw and I'm gonna blow into the straw. So me blowing into the straw is going to represent our stomach acid. So when this goes into the body, it's going to hit our stomach acid. Just watch this. This is really hard to do because it's spilling over. But if I were to do this faster, look at that, you guys. It's changing colors. These cups are way too shallow to do this in, by the way. So this is my water. This is made alkaline by a molecular change. It is not going to change. Wait, help me get a deep breath. I could keep going, but like, it's not gonna change. It's not gonna change. So this is the difference. This is fake alkaline water, you guys, and this is actually real alkalized water that is actually going to hold the properties in the body, even through the stomach. So it's going to maintain that alkalinity and keep your body alkalized, which is really cool. So I wanted to also show you one other thing. So if you take anything away from this today, if anything you take away, like obviously maybe change your water, but the bigger thing I want you to take away is never, ever, ever drink soda. And I'm gonna show you why, you guys. Because one sip of freaking soda is so detrimental to the body. You take our alkaline water, just one sip of soda. Look at that, look at that, look at that, you guys. It's not even alkaline anymore, it's gone, it's gone. It took it away, like it took it away. But if we were to take my water, I don't even think I have a big enough cup for this. Let's do this. Let's put it in here. I think we're gonna need this. So here's my water. We're gonna put the water in here. So let's see, how many glasses of my water is it gonna take to actually make it alkaline again? I mean, it's taken quite a bit. Taking quite a bit of water. So you're gonna have to drink a lot of water to negate all the negative properties that soda is doing. Soda is horrible for your body, you guys. One sip of soda took that alkalinity, gone, gone. So if you take anything away from this, don't drink soda anymore. Stop drinking soda. Like, just stop drinking it. And the last thing I want to show you guys is, I'm trying to move some of these away because I don't think I need all these anymore, is basically how it is microclustered. So how the water is tiny water. Let me make a little bit of space here. I don't do these very often, so I'm not a huge professional at these, but all right, let's grab two different cups. I'm like running out of all my see-through cups, you guys. I've got this guy. I thought I had another jug. Come on. Trying to find cups. Don't have too many cups. Okay, we'll just use this cup. And try to like clean it. I guess it doesn't really matter. All right, so how do we make tea? I'm gonna use another water actually. I'm gonna use one of these waters so I have so many water bottles around my house because I've done these before. But so how do we make tea? We put the tea in the cup, and we get the water, right? Is that how we make tea? No, not quite. We have to boil the water. Boiling the water actually makes the water tinier so that it can actually get into the tea bag, absorb the tea, and make the tea. But with my water, I guess I'll pour more. It's tiny water. So it's like you already boiled the water. Isn't that crazy? It's tiny water. It's getting into your cells so much better, you guys. That's amazing. But I think one of the coolest things I want to show you is that with this water, so say a lot of people out there take vitamins, a lot of people out there take supplements, and if you're taking those vitamins and supplements with the wrong kind of water, you're literally just wasting your money, kind of. So my water, we're gonna take these out. So let's just say this is gonna represent some supplements. Just a little bit squeeze. A little bit of tea at the bottom is representing supplements. Oops, I just broke that. Okay. So when you're drinking supplements with regular water, you're literally just diluting the water. You know, you're diluting the supplements. But when you drink supplements or vitamins or anything with the right water, you enhance the supplements or whatever you're taking. Look at that, you guys. Look at that. Look at that. So if you are spending a lot of money on supplements, you might be drinking the wrong kind of water with them. You want to be drinking water that's actually going to enhance them. It's actually going to make them work better. And look at that, you guys. Man, I kind of want to drink it. Tastes like green tea. It tastes like really good green tea. So if you are curious about water, I am a water expert, obviously. I have been selling water systems for your home, in-home systems for over 5 years now. I got very involved. The company that I got involved with is a company out of Japan. They've been around for over 50 years, I believe. They've been making these water ionizers, and they're the best one you can possibly get. They're not cheap, but they are a 100% tax deduction, which is amazing. So for someone like me, I'm a single income earner in California. I needed those tax deductions, you guys. Like, I live a different lifestyle now because I have these tax deductions. It's so much better for me. I'm not getting the government taking a ton of money. I'm actually getting money back every year, which is nice. Another thing with the water is that the water machine doesn't just make drinking water, it makes a lot of different kinds of water. So maybe I'll dive into this deeper, but if you have questions about this water that I'm drinking in these machines, send me a message. I will send you more information. I've got lots of information. I've got videos about it of basically kind of what I did, but like way better, like more professional a little bit. But this is raw and real, you guys. I'm not faking it. I'm not telling you like, oh, just kidding, it's not gonna work. I'm not doing that. I literally just did this in front of you and it worked. You literally saw my water go negative 420 and everything else is positive 100 something, So there's something to this water that I'm drinking, It's no mystery. It's no like mistake that my health is on a different level. And, if you're lucky enough to live somewhere that you have a natural spring water, I think there's someone in our group that said that they have natural spring water. Go for that. That's amazing. There's a lot of places that you can get this natural water. I think like Lourdes, France is one. They have these natural healing waters all over the world, but spring water is amazing. And if you have the ability to get that, then get it. But if you're buying water every single week, every single month, like you're spending a lot of money, you guys. And my machine is a upfront cost, but over time, you're going to save a lot of money. So just to kind of give you an idea, if I were to have just spent $100 the last month on water, which I don't know if I'd spend $100 on water, probably. I mean, this stuff is expensive. I don't know. Like, I was drinking a gallon a day for a while, but this stuff is pretty expensive. The spring water, you guys, the Mountain Valley spring water, that stuff is expensive. So if I were to do the math on what a gallon a day is, and if that's $100, maybe, I don't know. But also my machine has replaced laundry detergent. It has replaced face toner. It has replaced face moisturizer. It has replaced leave-in conditioner. I don't use any of that. It has replaced plant water. It washes my produce, so it actually pulls all the pesticides off of my produce, so I don't use that anymore. I don't buy any sort of hand sanitizer. It makes a water that smells like bleach that actually cleans better than bleach, so I use that as well. I don't use 409, I don't use Windex, I don't do floor cleaner. So if I were to take that cost of all those things as saving, I'd probably be at $100 a month. So I've already saved in the last 5 years that I've had this machine, $1,000 on everything that I would have already bought. So over time, the cost savings are there. If you're a smart consumer, talk to me. Let's do some math, because honestly, like, you guys are spending a lot more money than I am on water. I'm not spending anything on water. I got all of the money back after I did my taxes the first year, and now it's just I get money back on the taxes, So I'm like, I don't spend money on water, I actually make money on water. And with this water machine too, you can choose to be a consumer with it and just drink the water and enjoy the water, which that's the majority of everyone that gets the water machine from me. That's what they do. Or you can take it as a network marketing opportunity. I don't do the network marketing side of it, so I'm on like one of the best teams, I think, in the US. I think they're still like number 1, 2, or 3 up there. I hook you into that team though. So you go straight to my upline, and she's one of the best in the business. She's amazing. She's the girl that I actually met in the gym about this water, and she's the wife of like the big main person of all this. So like, they're amazing, they're great. And so if you're interested in network marketing, she's got you, she takes you, and she will hook you into their community, and you can make a really good living if that's your thing, Network marketing really wasn't for me. I liked the fact that I could help people with water, and I think that's what drew me to network marketing, was the fact that, oh my gosh, I can help people's health with water. But then when I realized, like, this helps people's health, but I can regenerate their bodies and get their bodies functioning better than like before they were born. Like that to me was where my thing was. So I went that direction. But I do use the water. I use the water every single day. I drink the water every single day. I've drinking this water every single day for 6 years now, right? 6. I'm losing count. 5 years. I was machine for 5 years. So yeah, reach out to me if you have any questions. It's super easy to have. It's super easy to install. I don't own my home. I rent, so you can easily have it in a rental. You can move it. I travel with it everywhere. I take a gallon with me through the airport, through the scanner, because you're allowed to bring this water through the airport scanners. It's a medical grade water, so they let you bring it, which is cool. I never ever have to buy water. Like I haven't bought like other than this. I know I had to buy this was expensive, you guys. I had to spend probably like $20 on this little demonstration for you guys to buy all this stuff. So I'm like, man, like having to buy water just seems, man. I pulled up to the grocery store today and there's this guy and he had 6 5-gallon jugs and he was like roping them into his truck so they wouldn't move as he was driving. And I'm like, man, like just get your own in-home system. Like it's so easy. It's at the touch of your fingertips, you know, like I don't know. All right, I could talk about water forever. But again, if you guys have any questions about water, please reach out to me. Oh yeah, I guess I kind of do want to address something that, yeah, before I go, I will address this because it probably might come up. So my water machine that I have is not really well received in the raw vegan community. Not really well received at all in Dr. Morse community. I know Dr. Morse is not on board with his water machine. And the reason he's not on board with his water machine is A, he says it's not natural, you know, but B, he says it's too high of pH. And with that, the water machine, you can actually drink 7.0, you can drink 8.0, I believe, is it 8.5, 9.0, or 9.5. So you don't have to drink 9.5, you guys. And I don't drink 9.5 all the time. I actually take it down sometimes because I'm very energetic. I have a lot of energy, and sometimes it makes me a little too much. So I'll take it down. I drink 7.0 a lot. My cat chooses 9.5 all the time. She chooses her own pH. I'll put them all in a row and she chooses her own pH. So it's interesting because they always say, oh, it's so bad for you. It's so bad to drink that high of pH. I'm like, cool. Then don't drink that high of pH because that's the beauty of this machine is you don't have to drink 9.5 if you don't want to. But I have found that if you're not raw vegan, the majority of people out there are very, very, very acidic and they need the 9.5 for at least a while, And then once you get that level of health, once you bring in more fruits, once you bring in more vegetables, you can take the water down if you need to. And believe me, you'll feel it. Like you get a little jittery and you'll feel that. I get jittery when I do a little too much 9.5. But beauty of it is taking it down. And that's what I like the best. So, all right, guys, have a beautiful Saturday. I'm going to clean up all this water, put it away for probably another year until I do this again. So, all right, guys, take care and have a great Saturday.